Hello and welcome to the Tweetcore Radio Hour. I'm your host, Marc Schuster, and I invite you to join me on my ongoing quest to seek out great new music, independent artists that we discover together in the far reaches of the social media universe.
I was walking through the streets of the city by the sea, and a very fine young lady, she came running up to me. She said, hey mister, where you heading? You looking for a good time? Said, hey pretty lady, you wanna go for a ride? And we rattled through the back streets, visiting some bars, talked about the universe, the earth, the moon, the stars. And I didn't agree with everything, but found some common ground. The best things in our lives aren't free, but there's somewhere to be found. Oh yeah, oh yeah, city by the sea. She disappeared into the night, I never called her name. Whatever happens after this will never be the same. I searched 1,000 boozers and the bottom of every barrel, drank away my sorrows of the dreams as they unravel. Oh yeah, city by the sea. Oh yeah, city by the sea. I wander lonely through the streets of the city by the sea, hoping that I'll find the girl who said hello to me. With a smile, but maybe it's the mystery that makes it all worthwhile. Oh yeah, city by the sea. Oh yeah, city by the sea. Oh yeah, city by the sea.
Bit of music from Mike 5 to kick off the latest edition of the Tweetcore Radio Hour. My name is Marc Schuster, as you well know. Getting October off to a good start. Things are going to get spooky, I predict. Perhaps in this very episode, as Halloween is right around the corner. Once again, the first track was by Mike 5. It's called City by the Sea. It's from his new album, The Right to Protest. Mike 5's a really cool guy. I know I've mentioned him in the past. He runs the Lights and Lines record label. It's out of the UK. And he's also the host, along with Richie Armour, of the You Haven't Heard This Music Yet podcast. Definitely look that one up. I have been a guest on it a couple of times. Always fun. Always highlighting great new music like I tried to do on this show and like Mike 5 does on his record label, Lights and Lines. So look up Mike 5 on Bandcamp, look up Lights and Lines, look up the You Haven't Heard This Music Yet podcast. It's a wild world out there, wild world of independent music I like to call Tweetcore music, largely because I discover most of the bands on a little social media site that used to be known as Twitter. Some will say Twitter is dead, some will deny it. Either way, I will tell you the truth, and that is music will never die. I mean, at least not as long as humans are around, and, I give us another 50 years. But enough of my opining, enough of my blathering, enough of my punditry. Let's get into some of my drumming. This next track's a lot of fun. It's by Western Jaguar. I've been playing a lot of their music lately. And I saw recently on Twitter, they put out a call for people to remix some of their tracks. The way they put it was, now's your chance to be a member of Western Jaguar. And I'm a huge fan, so I jumped at that chance. The tweet had a link to a Google Drive file, had a lot of the different, what are known as stems of the various songs from Western Jaguar's latest album. So I picked a song called Darling. It's fun rocker. Added some drums, moved some things around, very tiny bit. Didn't do too much. The biggest difference is the drums. Moved a couple of guitar parts around, played with the mix a tiny bit, and here's what the final results sounded like. Here's Darling by Western Jaguar. I guess we could call this one the Marc Schuster remix. That was Without a Doubt by a band called Lewsberg. They are out of Rotterdam in the Netherlands. I know they've been touring. They were in Philadelphia not too long ago, just a couple weeks ago, in fact. September 22nd, in fact. They played at a place called Jerry's on Front. And if you're listening to this on our original air date of October 4th, you're in luck because they're still on tour. Just going to read these dates to you. If you are in Austin, Texas, they will be at the Hotel Vegas on October 5th. In Lawrence, Kansas, at the White Schoolhouse, October 7th. Sleeping Village in Chicago, Illinois on October 9th. I know I have a few friends over there in the Chicagoland area, as they call it. Phil Yates, I believe. Think he's a Chicago guy. Triangle Rain Club, also Chicago band. So if you're in Chicago on October 9th, you're looking for something to do, head on over to Sleeping Village, check out Lewsberg. They actually have quite a few more dates, lots of them listed. Check out their Bandcamp page. Just read one more, since I know I have a few listeners in Toronto. They will be playing at Transac. That's on October 17th. So once again, if you like that last track I played, it's called Without a Doubt. It's by Lewsberg. You can check them out. Good chance you'll be able to see them, because this tour seems to be sweeping far and wide. And of course, before Without a Doubt by Lewsberg, I played Darling by Western Jaguar. It was a remix. I played the drums on that one, but here's the thought. Head on over to Bandcamp or Spotify, look up that song, listen to that one and think about the one I remixed. And it's just an interesting exercise, because I think both of them are cool tunes. I mean, it's the same tune. Both of them are cool interpretations of that tune. They just have slightly different vibes to them. So once again, check that one out on Bandcamp. Once again, it's Western Jaguar. The album is Oblivion, and that track is called Darling. Up next, we have my GetMusic.fm picks. If you're not familiar with GetMusic.fm, it's an excellent website where you can find great music to download for free. All independent artists, all artists who are looking to increase their audience, you can find your next favorite band at GetMusic.fm. Who knows? Might be this one. From the album Paradise Window, it's Beautiful Praise by Grand Drifter.
Screenplay, listen to me and live this fairy tune. Somehow intertwined with smiles and cries.
Bunch of cool stuff. They're all free, I might add, on getmusic.fm. We started off with Beautiful Praise by Grand Drifter. That's off the Paradise Window album. After that, it was our good friend Quizboy, in parentheses, Never Say Never, from the Deadbeat album. The song was called Modestly Shameless. And then, fella, I'm not sure if it's Jim Dermois. I don't know if he's French, or if it's Jim Dermois. But the album's called Setting Off, and the song's called 4 Stripped 5. Kind of a haunting instrumental tune, I would say. Kind of a lo-fi vibe, too. I like that. Very cool. Speaking of haunting, you may have noticed that October is upon us, which means Halloween is right around the corner. Kind of like my friend George. It's a bit of an in-joke. We won't get into that right now. Instead, we'll get into some songs that, although they aren't explicitly what I would describe as Halloween tunes, they do have a spookiness to them. We're going to kick it off with Theme from Voodoo Planet by the band Voodoo Planet from their album. Yeah, you guessed it, it's Voodoo Planet.
That voyage must have been a nightmare, but they were desperate. And by then, most of them were dead. That voyage must have been a nightmare, but they were desperate. They reverted to the primitive more survival.
Very cool ending there. And hey, did you like the way those two tracks played into each other? That first one, Voodoo Planet's theme from Voodoo Planet, from the album Voodoo Planet, meshing very nicely, I must say, with a track called Out of This Hell by Aid Wilding. That's from his Ghosts of My Past album. Very cool classic rock sound, very bluesy. I like that one a lot. Check it out. It's on Bandcamp. As of course is this next one. This is a track by Scoopski, but it's not from his Halloween EP, Halloween with Scoopski. We will be playing tracks from Halloween with Scoopski in the coming weeks. But this next track is actually from his 2022 album, See You Soon. Maybe not explicitly a Halloween track, but pretty spooky nonetheless. The track is called Black Cat Energy.
See a shadow sitting next to me. Tried to open my eyes, but it's no dream. It's okay because I'm not scared. I always fall for that hypnotic stare. Shadow boy, please don't be shy. Spend some time with me, don't run and hide. You've got the cutest face and yellow eyes. Every moment with you is like Halloween night. Shadow boy, you're everywhere. You're kinda spooky, but I'm not scared. I wouldn't trust a soul who doesn't believe that you've got that black cat energy. Can't decide if you want a trick or treat, to chase lasers or stuff your face with meat. Oh no. Lounging all day in the windowsill, then spend the night hunting till you get your fill. Shadow boy, please don't be shy. Spend some time with me, don't run and hide. You've got the cutest face and yellow eyes. Every moment with you is like Halloween night. Shadow boy, you're my best friend. You'll stay with me after our time ends. 'Cause when you leave this earth, I do believe you'll live on in your black cat energy. to say. The bond was broken long ago. So many lies, I was the last to know. In a flash, my dreams came true. Nowhere fast and nothing left to do. In a flash, my day turned blue. And now I'm left to find a way all through. I break the silence. In the dark you called to me. In a flash my dreams came true. Nowhere fast and nothing left to do. In a flash my day turned blue. And now I'm left to find a way on through.
That, my friends, was a track by Orange Creek Riders. It's called In a Flash. It's from a series of singles they're releasing broadly under the umbrella of The Key. I believe it's all going to be an album when all is said and done. Kind of like what Unlucky Mammals did. I guess kind of like what a lot of bands do. I know Snap and Fraction does that. Cool way to release an album. One track at a time. Let your fans get used to each song. Let each one sink in, become a classic. Let it become part of the collective unconscious, the zeitgeist. Then when the album comes out, all the fans who discovered you through the singles, they hear that album and say, wait a second, I love this song. Hear the next, I love this song, I love this song. This album has all my favorite songs on it. And what do you have? You have an instant classic album, which may very well be what Orange Creek Riders are working on. My prediction, The Key, is going to be one of those albums. Instant classic. That song, In a Flash, much like the one before that, Black Cat Energy. We have flash, we have energy, we have lightning, all kinds of cool stuff. Electricity is in the air. Much like the holiday spirit. And though those two last songs may not explicitly be Halloween songs, they do have that haunting quality to them. I mean, did you hear that organ on In a Flash? The echo on that vocal? Really cool stuff. And speaking of really cool stuff, I just got an email while I was working on this very episode you're listening to right now. It was our good friend Chris Triggs from the La La Let's. Now, I had not heard any new music from the La La Let's in a little while, though I did see that Chris Triggs was doing a funny little comic strip on the Only the Host blog. Definitely worth checking out. It's called At Home with the Kintners, and in it, Chris Triggs imagines what life with the Kintners must be like. Maybe I'll play one of their tracks right after I play this next one. But right now, I invite you to open your mind and your hearts to the genius of the La La Let's. Here's Hang On Na Na.
recommend yourself that you gotta start to fill some people's life away.
Perfect. Not just the name of that song. The name of that song was Perfect Shadow, but that was a perfect coincidence. Insofar as that first track, as I mentioned, by the La La Lets, the band of Chris Triggs, followed by a song by the Kintners that was penned by the very same Chris Triggs. What are the odds? Now, I'm not a gambling man. That's probably why I don't know what the odds are. But if I did know the odds, I'll bet they'd be astronomical. Don't even know what that means exactly. It's just all chaos spewing forth from this mouth of mine. And speaking of chaos, this next song's by a band. I've been playing a few of their tracks over the past few weeks. I like them a lot. From Nashville, I believe. Possibly by way of Philadelphia. Whoa, hang on a second. It's Chaos Kids with Who We Ain't.
move kinda slow. Ho ho
still it once. We rode the R5 and I showed him my old homes. His son took a picture of us waiting for the train, and that's the only record we have of that day. Hey, hey, ho, what do you know? Turns out the best of times move kinda slow. Oh, ho, hey, what do you say? Let's waste a little bit of time today. Hey, hey, ho, what do you know? Turns out the best of times move kinda slow. Oh, ho, hey, what do you say? Let's waste a little bit of time today.
All right, I made a joke earlier. I felt bad about it. I said it was an in-joke. I don't want to feel like anybody's not in on the joke, so I kind of had to play that last song, George Around the Corner. Remember, I was saying how Halloween's right around the corner, kind of like my friend George. Anyway, that's why I had to play it. Now we're all in on the joke. It's really cool. It's fun. No one feels left out. We're all inclusive, and that's what we're all about here on the Tweetcore Radio Hour, making people feel like they're part of a community of musicians, community of music fans, community of songwriters, community of bloggers, and other DJs like myself. So if you have music you'd like me to play, if you're in a band and you'd like me to interview you, if you are a solo artist and you'd like me to interview you, drop by my blog, markschuster.wordpress.com. Look for that contact form. Hey, while you're there, read some of the interviews. That'd be cool too. Not saying you have to, of course. You can do what you want. But I do believe that the folks I've interviewed on my blog so far have all been pretty interesting people. And you might just learn a thing or two by sifting through the collected wisdom of all these super cool indie musicians. I know I learned something new, a lot of things new every time I interview an artist. So check it out, drop me a line, follow me on Twitter, whatever they're calling it these days, at Marc_Schuster. That's my handle, but I am looking at the clock right now and I'm seeing we're almost out of time. All this yapping I do, that's what the problem is. We need to get more music on this show, less yapping. The fault is entirely mine. I take full responsibility for it, but you can help out with the situation by sending me your music. Subject line, quit your yapping and play my tune. Won't be offended, I'll just recognize it as fair play, my friends. Right now I gotta go, so thanks for listening. As always, I appreciate your finely tuned ears. Gonna leave you with a track by someone who's been working on her silk screening skills. Should have some cool t-shirts available for us in the near future. From her album, From a Bedroom Above a Garage, it's Neither Could Dylan with Values.
There are worse things than giving up, like holding on to what never was. Excuses shaping conscious thought, freezing up when it's your shot. There is value in what we know, just as with all we don't. Best speak up before you're told by someone else rich off your soul. Break away from hazy days. Take control of where you go. Walk with pride and confidence. They only know what they're shown. So give them something to talk about, give them something to say. There are those that focus on accomplishments and those that would rather speculate. So give them something to talk about, give them something to say. There are those that critique and contemplate, and those that create their own escape. There are worse things than being alone, like being held to someone else's view, made to embrace choices unfit, like the wrong measurements on a tailored dress. There is an honor in commitment, just as there's an art in knowing when to quit. The road ahead sometimes so obvious, the exit so easy to miss. Break away from hazy days, take control of where you go, walk with pride and confidence. They only know what they're shown, so give them something to talk about, give them something to say. There are those that focus on accomplishments, those that would rather speculate. So give them something to talk about, give them something to say. There are those that critique and contemplate, and those that create their own escape.
Tweetcore Radio!